Welcome to part 4 of Depraved by Brian Smith. I'm in the woods, I'm tired, and this book is something else. So out of the shadows of the barn with Hoke, we meet Gunther. The name was different in the book, but I literally cannot remember it. I forget their names literally as soon as they say it. So here's the banter between Hoke and Gunther. What are they? You said the Kinchers? Who are they? What are they? Why do they look like? You see, the Kincher clans is one of the two clans that runs the backwoods over here. Their long lineages with Isaac and Gretchen Kincher. Okay, am I supposed to know who the fuck they are? I don't. What are you talking about? The Kincher clan murdered my kin back in the day. R-worded and murdered them senselessly out of just simple banter. They destroyed my family. Damn, dude, I'm sorry to hear about that, but alright. Go off, sis. Because of what they did years ago, I put a curse on them. Yeah, that's why they look like that. I cursed their bloodline, so they look mutated and wrong for what they did to my people. A curse. Are you serious? Some witchcraft shit? What? Alright. Okay. A curse, alright? And, it looks like it's been going on for a while. Yeah, you don't look that young. When was this curse set? 1870. I set the curse in 1870. Bullshit. You don't believe me? How old would that make you? 1870. Alright. Okay. Got some meth heads up in here, I'll tell you what. Alright. Fine. Gunther stepped from the shadows, revealing himself in a beam of light to Hoke. Hoke trembled at the sight of Gunther. It doesn't describe what he looks like, but Hoke, a man of steel, the ability to cause harm to other people, buckled at the knees and fainted at the sight of Gunther. So now we go back to Abigail. Long monologue ensues of Abigail's mother went out on the town for a late night. Abigail's mom is known with the men to rock their worlds. She's a household name of lover. Yum yum. She does this often. She does this often. Abigail continues rocking on her favorite chair in front of a broken TV. She stared angrily at her father's Bible that was sitting on a nightstand. Her father died when she was very young, and she's now having conflicting feelings about the things that she was taught through the Bible. It is slightly alluded that she could be gay. Abigail likes girls. She realizes now that her mother is gone, and she kind of wanted to act out certain things with a female. And the dinner was downstairs, tied up and helpless. She could do whatever she wanted to that dinner. And boy, she's gonna do it. So Abigail sneaks downstairs while her mother is gone to talk with dinner. She walked up to the chained up woman in the basement. She pulled the gag from the dinner's mouth, and the dinner asked, "What are you gonna do now? You still mad at me? You gonna beat me senseless again? Please just let me go." Abigail looked at her and said, "I'll set you free if you take me with you." What? Yeah, please. I'll set you free if you take me with you. There's a catch, isn't there? What's the catch? There's always a catch. I guess you're right. Then she whispered something in Dinner's ear that was inaudible to the book. The Dinner was surprised and confused and pondered a moment about what she had just been told. Can't you just let me go right now while everyone is gone? I don't understand. No, it's not the right time. Tomorrow night is when we can do that. We can set you free tomorrow. We can do that tomorrow. I promise. And how do I know you're different from all the other ones? The ones that have treated me bad. How do I know you are different from them. I'll tell you everything you want to know about my life. So Abigail stepped back, pulled up a chair, sat in front of dinner, and literally told her everything. So now we take a step back into Jessica, our first story about her past. We take a flashback to Jessica's 25th birthday at a restaurant. Her mother was there, and she had this favorite Prada purse. Jessica took this purse with her everywhere. At this point, it was falling apart. And her mother isn't really known for giving gifts, but her mother surprised her during this dinner with a brand new limited edition runway style Prada bag. Jessica isn't one for fancy gifts like this. She's not really materialistic, but this meant a lot to her. Her mother also gifted her the $5,000 check, $2,000 of which is going towards that car, the Falcon, that she bought from Hoke. Immediately after that check was cashed, after the birthday was over, of course, Jessica's mother committed suicide. Completely out of character, completely unwarranted. There was no terminal illness. Their marriage between her and her husband were fine. There was just no warning and no answers to why Jessica's mom did what she did. So that is why the Falcon meant a lot to Jessica. But also in this gifted purse remained Jessica's phone, her wallet, her ID, her passport, her social security card, all of these important details that she left behind in the Falcon as she's running through the woods. All of these details are swimming in Jessica's head as she's running through the forest. She approaches a clearing and she sees a run-down house with an older man sitting on a decrepit porch in a blue, old-fashioned 1950s pickup truck sitting in the driveway. She thought a moment, should I steal that truck to get back? What am I going to do? I've got a gun. God, this is going to be reckless. So she swallowed her pride, armed to the teeth, and she stepped out from the clearing. This is where that chapter ends. So I'll move on to part 5.